Okay, I'm going to show you how we use StepsWeb today. So up in the address bar, we click on StepsWeb and you'll see already got it there. So stepsweb.com, we click on that. Then the kids will go to login. Now I'm going to log in as Shakur so you can see what the kids see. Then I'll log in as myself later to show you what I can see. So I've got Shakur here as a student. I'm going to click login. And when it finishes loading, it tells you who they are. Now, basically the two things that we use this for are either the continue the course or some games. Now, the games are pretty good. However, if the kids are playing too many games, I can disable their games. I look for about an 80% for continue for the course and 20% games. If they get over that, then I just cut their games and then do it. So basically, they can click on games, and they've got sort of things there. Now, most of the games are still spelling based and phonics, whereas a couple of the games aren't. But they could choose any of those games that they wouldn't want to play. So, for example, if they choose Jigsaw, tells you where you want to do the categories of phonological, vocabulary, some spelling patterns, or some word study. For example, quick play. So he tells you exactly what you need to do. So each word matches the picture in some way. So you can place the right word on each picture. Okay, so we've got colour, ring, person, number, sleep, pet, garden, sit, and play. So we've got to go, okay, what sort of does that go there? So number 8, that is a number. So you would assume that one goes there. The cot you would use for sleep. Put there. That is just red, so that's a colour. They put there. Now, once you fill it all up, you can click try. If you've made any errors, it'll let you know, and then you can sort of do it again. But I'm not going to finish that off. So I'll click back and back again. So this is the main thing that we use it for. Here it says continue course. And what the course does, so once the kids do this for the very first time, they actually sit a test, and the actual computer program puts them at the level that they're supposed to be. So what they do is they see their level here, what level they're on, and then for each of these activities, they get a certain word list. Now, sometimes the word lists are your basic common words. Other times, the word lists have got some kind of phonological, basically similarities. So they might have the same sound or the same something that they do. But what they do is they'll have their list, and they need to complete all the activities. They need to get at least a silver for the activities before they move on to the next level. So, for example, this activity is called spelling, and it says, so obviously the word is them. I do not like them. Now, if the kid's having an issue with understanding what it is, you can click up here, and it actually tells you what the word is, and then if you click up here, it actually uses it in a sentence. Now, sometimes that's good. The only issue with this is it's a New Zealand-based program, and sometimes the words are a little bit weird. So that's why sometimes it's good having it in a sentence so the kids know how to do it. So what the kids do, then they do that activity. Once they've completed it, they'll be gold all the way to the top here, and then they just move on to the next activity. So once they've done all these activities to a silver or a gold, then they'll unlock to level 4B, and then so on. So it's a good activity where the kids do sort of for 15, 20 minutes a day, where they can sort of do about 3 or 4 different activities, sometimes 5, and they just sort of continue to move on and get some good word knowledge. So that is what we use StepsWeb for. It's mainly for our phonological, and the good thing is it teaches the kids about the definitions, how to use it in a sentence, and a bit of phonological awareness as well. So the two main ones, once they log in, is either continue course or games. Now I'm going to log out, and now I'm going to show you sort of what I can see with the kids. And that's so log in myself. And I can manage individual students. So for example, each individual student, I can just click on them and highlight. Obviously, I'll highlight on Shakur, so you don't see any other kids. Now he hasn't done a lot because he doesn't use it a lot. But what I look for here is there's a reading spelling accuracy, a comprehension language, and a phonological knowledge and skills. I expect at least two of these to be above sort of 90. If two are below sort of 80, sort of 75%, 80, then I sort of look at possibly them going down a level because it might be a little bit too hard. But most of the kids are working at sort of anywhere between 80 and 100% for all three categories. Whereas if it's too easy, if they're going like 95% to 100 for all, then I might move them up a level because I can sort of move that. So that is the good way that I can sort of see what they've been doing, and I can also see what they've been doing. So in the last 2 weeks, Shakur's only done the course 2 activities. He's been on there for a minute, and he's been on games and 1 activity. So that was obviously what we just saw anyway. But for example, the kids, I can see exactly what they've done and for how long that they've done it for. So it's a really good activity and really good tool. So that is how we use StepsWeb.